Yes, wish you could do that. All right, you guys. So central angles and arc measures. Now, one of the things, I don't highlight this enough, and I really think I should. Now, I have standard listed right here. So when it's time to actually go back and do the reviews and stuff like that, you have it by standard. So this goes along with the standard. Okay, so now, so let's take a look. Now, central angle. From yesterday's notes, central angle refers to what? Angle where?
Angle.
Think about it. It's not rocket science here. At the center. Thank you. At the center. Central angle is at the center of the circle. So it means it's touching the center of the circle right here. The center of the circle here is B, right?
Yeah.
Jess?
Yeah.
Okay. So a central angle would be the angle on the inside that is touching the center, right? Okay, so now from right here, so it's an angle. With a vertex in the center of the circle and two sides are radii. Jess? For example, circle B, because we named the circle by the center point. We named the circle by the center point, so this is circle B. Has a central angle of, okay, let's label it. What is the angle called? I would call it angle what?
Angle ABC.
Very good. Angle ABC. The measure of this angle is
84 degrees.
easy?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so the sum of the central angle in a circle must equal, so all of it, the sum means it all adds up. What is the whole circle?
180 degrees. 360.
360, there we go. 360 degrees. 360? Okay, that's trash. All right. Okay, so for example, circle K. This is circle K, right? Because K is my center point. Yes, you are. Hit the gym. Now, has a central angle of GKH. GKH. So, this is a central angle right here, which measures 122 degrees. Yes? Okay. Together, GKH and the other side, which is, there you go, HKJ. So I don't have my red pen today, so got to go with pencil on this one. Right there. So form a straight line. So they are supplementary. Now, if it's supplementary, what does it add to?
180.
180, very good. So that should be my 180 degrees. So 180 degrees. Combined with angle GKJ. GKJ, it's referring to GKJ is actually this piece right here. Angle GKJ, okay, combined with this, it should make
360.
okay, 360, right? So together, all together, it has to make 360 degrees. Okay, so I know that all of it together gives me 360. Now, let's look at part of it here. So I know that the top part right here has to also add up to 180, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So, if I know that this is 122, and all of this together from here to here on the top, so all this from here all the way to there has to add up to 180, what would I do to find angle?
Subtract
Very good.
22 from 180.
Yep, so it's going to be
58 degrees.
very good. So it's going to be 180 minus 122 is 58 degrees. So my answer would be, now I want you guys to see this carefully because it says the measure, and this is the notation for measure. So it's M angle HKJ is 58 degrees. So you don't actually have to write the word measure every time. So you could actually just put the M in front of it when you're talking about the value for that one right there. So yes, that's what that little M means. Okay, so let's take a look at this next part right here. An arc is part of a circle. Okay? Yesterday when we were talking about this, the arc, what did I say the arc represented?
The pizza crust.
Pizza crust, very good.
Wow.
I know, right? Yes.
Pancho, what page do these go on? It's because of the pizza crust.
We're on, I don't know. Okay, so now right here, it refers to the pizza crust, right? So the pizza crust, so it's only going to be around the outside. So one type of arc of a semicircle is half of a circle, right? Okay, for example, blank is a semicircle. So let's do, what do we say it is? So let's say G.
HJ.
Nope. Okay, yes, G. You said G, H, J. I thought you said K. I'm sorry. So G, H, J. And don't forget our symbol for arc, the little upside down smiley. Okay? So put a frown over that. Now, if you notice, how many letters did I use? 3. So a semicircle or half a circle needs to use 3 letters to say what it is. A minor arc is smaller than a semicircle. Blank is a minor arc. Give me an example. HJ, that's a very good one. Could I say GH?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have used both. So let's use HJ for this. So HJ is also a minor arc, right? A major arc is greater than a semicircle.
It's like GL.
Okay, so now, what'd you say it is?
GHJL.
G, no, it's only 3.
Oh, so HGL.
HGL. If you look, is that, so how about this? Let's start with half and go a little bit more. So let's go with
Isn't that LHJ?
LHJ. Very good. That one is one. So they're different combination of saying it. If you notice, L
Include it, like, if
to
it
H to J. So that would be more than half a circle, right? So L H J. Is there another example one?
HJG?
Very good. That's another example. So if I said HJG all the way around, right? So I could have also said HJG. So those also work. There's a couple different ways of actually writing these, but those all work. Okay, says right here, the degree of the arc formed by the endpoints of a central angle is equal to the degree of the central angle. Okay, now let me put that in very, very simple English. So GH is going to be how much?
Wait, what?
GH is how much?
122.
Very good. It's the same as the central angle. So if my central angle is 122, my arc is 122. So if I say that the measure of angle GKH is 122 degrees, then I could say that the measure of the arc GH is 122. Okay, so look at the different notations. Okay, this is my angle, so it's on the inside right here. This is the arc, has a little symbol for the arc. It's only 2 letters, so it's signifying it is a minor arc. Okay, but they are both 122 because we're referring to this. So the red right here is my pizza crust. That's my arc. And on the inside, my central angle, 122. Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to have a lot of practice with that today. All right, so let's take a look at the bottom. We're down here now. It says AD and CG are diameters. Now, a diameter does what?
Go like
Half. It's half the circle. That means that those are half a circle. So that means that from there to there is 180 degrees for that arc. The arc in between those. Okay, now circle B. B is my central point. So that's circle B. Identify each arc as a major arc, minor arc, semicircle, then find its measure. Okay, so CD. So from C to D is that minor. And if I'm going to find the measure, what is the measure?
56 degrees.
50, 55?
Oh, 55.
Very good. See right here where it says find its measure? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Number 2, CGF. C to G to F. So from C to G, we know CG is a diameter, so that's going to be how much? 180. But now, I'm going a little bit more, aren't I?
Major arc?
That is a major arc.
Wait, why are you writing it there, Mr.?
Ah, you're right. So there's a major arc, right? If C to G is how much?
180.
180. How am I going to get all the way to F? Add 35. So 180 plus 35 is?
215.
215. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. AF. So from A to F.
Minor.
Minor arc.
Mister, isn't a minor arc just have 2 sides?
Huh?
Doesn't a minor arc just have 2 sides?
You mean, yeah, 2 points? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just, we're going through that. Yes, I talked about that yesterday. All right, so let's see. Now, we're going to do a little bit of interesting math here. And you guys are going to kind of get mad at me for this. Because you might actually have to remember something.
Oh my god.
What shape is that? What do we know about
Vertical angles.
vertical angles? Very good. These are vertical angles here, aren't they?
They're the same, homie.
So on this side, thank you, homie.
Welcome, homie. It's 90, homie.
On this side is how much? 55. So this piece right here is 55. And so 55 and 35 together gives me 90. Very good. Next one. CDG. C to D to G.
Semicircle.
Semicircle. Very good. Now, semicircle. How much is a semicircle equal? 180. AC. So from A to C. Now, we know, okay, actually let's start off with first. What type is it? Minor, very good. All right, from right here, I know that C to G is 180, right? So, but if I only want to find this little piece, what would I do? Subtract, very good. So it's going to be 180 minus 55 is what? 125 degrees. And my last one is DF, minor arc.
It's 90 degrees.
So we said that AD is a diameter, so that's 180 from there to there, right? So from there to there is 180. So it's 180 minus these two. So it leaves me with 90. Very good. So 90 is going to be left over. Is this pretty easy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then don't forget, like and subscribe, right?
You should be those YouTubers that like give an Amazon gift card.